the end of the last video, we'd created this page for an Apple iPad device. It's a version of our print document, but we've added some simple interactivity with a web link. However, we can do a lot more with it now it's on the iPad. So let's start by just removing the text from the screen here. Get rid of that line as well. I'm going to make these camera pictures a bit bigger, just so they look nicer on the screen. And then I'm going to very roughly, and I'm just doing this by eye at the moment, arrange them into a rough kind of grid shape. And what I'm going to do is, once these are in the grid, we're going to set them so that when you tap a camera, the review of that camera then pops up for you to read. So let's start with the one in the top left as before. I'm going to select that object and then click the pop-up button that's available in magplus Design. That makes a pop-up object for me automatically, which I'm going to colour white because I'm going to have it as a text box that will appear. Then I'm just going to copy and paste the text for that camera into it. I'm going to add some spacing around it just to make it look a bit nicer. Also make the box bigger so that it fits, and then very roughly just center it in the page. Having done that, I'm going to choose some options that dictate how this should appear, and I do that from the designed pop-up toolbar over here. I'm going to tell Design that I want it centered when it appears, and I want a close box as well. With those done, I'm just going to review it and see how that looks on my iPad. So there's my 4 cameras, and if I tap the Fuji camera on the left, yep, there comes the review, and you can see it's got a closed box as well. It's a bit small though, so what we're going to do is just enlarge that, make the most of the iPad screen. And also, I'm going to put back the web link that we had before. I don't want the web link to appear when people tap the camera, I want it to appear when they tap the URL on that pop-up review. So I'm going to add a link just there. That'll take people directly to the Fuji website, like before. So there's now kind of 2 layers of interactivity. You tap a camera to reveal the review, and then from there, if you want, you can go to the web as well. Let's have a look. So if I tap the camera, up comes the review, and if I tap the URL, you can see the web browser comes up for more information. So in just a few minutes we've taken a fairly straightforward layout and created something much more interactive. The next step is to add that interactivity to all the cameras and then export our page.